on the planet and the messiest show on the planet, the L&D show. I am your girl, Lala. Let me fix this. Give me 1 second, guys. Can't believe this happened. But I'm your girl,
I'm the
Lala.
one, and I'm that one that Zoom never duplicated or imitated. I am dead. Here, live, loud, and in color for you.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Yo.
And I am T, and I'm also accompanied by the best woman in the world, the woman that made this all possible, my mother, Tammy.
Hey, Cousin Tammy. Welcome to the show.
Glad
Oh,
to be here.
look. This is beautiful. This is
So what's
beautiful.
tea today, y'all? What's up? How was the week or the beginning of the week? We ain't really started it yet.
Good. You know, for the most part, it was good. I mean, I had a little day trip to Atlanta with my best friend and one of my other friends to celebrate her 30th. So, you know, that milestone birthday. So,
Happy,
we went
happy belated birthday, friend.
Janelle. So,
Janelle.
there she goes. Yeah. So, then I spent my whole entire weekend indoors babysitting all the children. So,
Okay. All right.
didn't go nowhere. So I had to get my fun in while I could in Atlanta.
Okay.
How about y'all?
Atlanta, just like my mama. Atlanta.
Atlanta.
So proper.
T.
Atlanta.
What about
Yes.
you, T? What about you?
Oh, well, my beautiful mother is here to visit and have been since last Wednesday, and she'll be here until Sunday. So
Okay, that's a long vacation. That's good. Okay.
I'm ready to get those type of vacations.
for me or for her?
For both.
You know it for both, Tamika. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even do that.
You know this is everything to me. So her being here is everything to me as well.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm enjoying it while I can.
Well, that's good. Who went? Des, did you say Des? What about you?
My week's been pretty okay, other than tonight.
Mhm.
Tonight was a little bit much. I'm not gonna go into detail, but
That's all right.
yeah.
We always
Yeah.
praying for you, Des.
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
always
thank
pray for you.
And I'm gonna say again, yeah.
And Lala, how was your week?
My week was great. Yeah, I just spent time with my boo and everything like that. It was good. Miss Tammy, I'm gonna be good for you tonight. Okay, I'm gonna be
Hold on,
good
wait.
for you tonight.
Wait, please don't. Hold on for a second.
Lala,
Did you get your box beating?
Oh my goodness! Stop! Move right along.
I
You
heard
know
that.
what?
So you got some new heels. Did you break them in?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
so
we
that.
saw
I like
that.
those shoes.
Uh-huh.
Do you have them near you? I would like to see clothes. Those are some
Tamika.
cute socks, bro. Like I really like those.
Oh, thank you so much. They're in the closet right now. They're in the closet. I broke
Oh
them in
wait, baby,
well.
we don't
That's all
go
I'm
in
gonna
the
say.
closet. We won't go in the closet. Once you out, that's it. Don't put your shoes in the
Oh
closet.
no! Look how Miss Sammy looking at you. Look at Cousin Sammy looking at you. That is funny. That is funny. Y'all a mess. Y'all are a mess. But I had a good time with my boo and everything. So it feels good to be in love. So
Oh.
yes,
I know
guys.
that feeling. I know that feeling.
Aw. Aw. Look. So moving on. Huh? What'd you say?
They get on my nerves, all y'all people that's in love and with the
You will find love too. It'll come to you when you least
Love is
expect
gonna
it.
find you, Devontae. You're
It
too
will.
good of a man to not have love ever. So love is going to find you.
Right, Devontae, and
So you got met a lot of criteria over here because I'm a Sagittarius because I'm dropping just because I pick you up.
but Devontae, just look at all the people who watches the show. Maybe somebody have a secret crush on you and just have to.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Okay, viewers, you heard it first from Lala. If you got that secret crush, go ahead and shoot your shot. Might as
Go
well.
ahead and shoot your shot.
Devontae
Boo.
say he's single.
And then
Devontae,
down
are you ready
below.
to mingle?
Huh?
Oh,
Take that as a yes. That child is
Listen.
single, free, and ready
Hold on.
to explore.
Let me just say this first. If you're ready to mingle up here, make sure you got a job and a car or a house. You got to have
absolutely.
Gotta have one or the other.
Absolutely.
have a job. But make
Got
sure
to
you
have a job.
a house, okay?
So if he's living with his
Absolutely.
mama,
Listen, times are hard these days, and I understand. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, listen, living with your mom now. If he's 45 years old living with his mom, I might have an issue with that. But
Look, no scrubs mess that up.
that's a lot. That's like, I don't know. But listen, I know times are hard. People going through. I was searching, you know, the average salary today, and I think for an American, it's like 31,000. So I was like, you know what? I understand that might be kind of hard to live on for some people, but you know, we ain't gonna judge. We're not gonna judge.
Right. Absolutely not.
That's true.
Absolutely
Have
not.
that job.
That's true.
Have that job.
Absolutely
That's all
not.
you do. Bring
Yeah,
that
well, we're wishing you the best.
every day. That's all I'm saying.
We wish you the best and the best of luck, cousin.
We'll see how it
Seriously.
goes. Like I said, I'm gonna
We're
say
putting him
Absolutely.
on ChristianMingles.com.
let's
Woo.
do this. Let's go ahead and
Christian
set
ain't
up
gonna
a
have a section for
date.
us. Christian ain't gonna have a section for us.
So if anybody has a secret crush on Devontae, I would even set up the date and pay for it.
Oh,
What?
Tamika.
I didn't hear
Did
you. I'm
she?
sorry.
What? Did she? What?
Ooh,
So
open,
let's do it. Let's do it.
open the box.
Viewers,
Open the comment.
we're live, right? Open the comment, but
Yes.
let's see if we got some good folks on here thus far that's ready to go. Let's see. Let's see.
Okay. Okay. Tamika has said it. Tamika has said it. So it is out there. Okay.
It's out there.
All right. So if y'all watching this video right now or tomorrow or whenever this video reaches you, just make sure you go ahead and put your comment in.
You gotta comment and listen. If you commented and you have that crush on Devontae, then you should already be subscribing, and that bell better be ringing up.
Amen. Amen.
If you ain't
Well, that's what's up.
subscribing, you're not subscribing. You cannot subscribe to Devontae. Understand?
Right. Look. That part, cousin, that part.
That's it.
Well, cousin, jumping into the show, Devontae, you had something that you wanted to mention to everyone?
Yes. It seems like the country is, I don't know about the world, but I know our country seems to be back in an uproar about, you know, COVID-19, about the Delta variant, you know, and there seems to be a lot of miscommunication or a lot of misdetails going on out here about people with the vaccine and how even if you're vaccinated that you will not catch COVID. And that's just not true.
Yeah.
And I need the country to know that get into these fights and these arguments and everything about people who don't want to be vaccinated like myself, you know, we're all still, you know, at risk of catching COVID, even if you are or not vaccinated. So just do your part, you know, in this pandemic. And I just want to, you know, pretty much just get everybody's take on how y'all feel about being vaccinated or not being vaccinated. I know for the most part, I think everybody here is vaccinated except for myself, you know, but I think pretty much
Anti-vaccinator.
is how do y'all feel about this right now? That's the better question.
Anti-vaccinator. Anti-vaccinator.
I'm vaccinated. I just don't trust it. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't trust it. I just don't, because this just doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, I'm in healthcare. I see it with my own eyes, and the numbers do lie.
Well, the vaccination.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer. I'll speak for me.
Okay.
For me personally, I want to know what did they inject us with.
Wait, hold on. So you got injected, but didn't trust it.
What? That right there is always my question, because they said they inject you with. It's not a virus that they inject you with. So what are they injecting you with? Though is the question now.
That's one of my main concerns.
That was my biggest thing about it.
it's not necessarily what it is what they're injecting you with, but one of the biggest things is this: everyone who has caught COVID that I know have had different symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
No one has had the same symptoms per se. Maybe close to it, like somebody might have a cough and another person might have a sneeze. But like I said, like with myself, I was that person who was passing out, had body aches, lost taste, lost smell. My mother, however, just had a cough. That's it. So with it being like a wide variety of symptoms, what exactly are you targeting? What are you trying to prevent? And that's why I myself am not going to just like, oh, I'm first in line to get vaccinated because it doesn't make sense. you know. But the country itself is at war right now. Like, oh, well, you're stupid for being vaccinated. You're stupid for not being vaccinated. I'm like, hey, just leave me be me.
Yeah, that's annoying. I really get annoyed with it. That grinds my gears a little bit when people say, you know what I mean? Like, shame on you for not doing it. And then you got people, shame on you for doing it. Like, what I eat don't make you shit. Why does it bother you? Let me do what I do. One way or the other. You mind your business, I mind mine. You stay 6 feet away from me, I stay 6 feet away
6
from
feet
you.
away
But
from
you
you.
should have been doing
Exactly.
from the beginning. Why are you that close to me anyway? So, like, I don't know. That really grinds my gears. Like, leave me alone. Do what you do.
I
Leave
feel you
me
with
alone.
that, Tamika. I agree with you on that. I do. It's
Yeah,
the same thing with
I
me.
do too. I do too. Devontae, do a lot of the nurses and doctors, anybody in the healthcare field, do they have the vac? Are they vaccinated or are they against the
Actually,
vaccination?
right now, here's the thing. Here's the big thing that's about to start happening, and I knew it was going to happen, and it's actually starting to happen. Pretty much a lot of the presidents and CEOs of a lot of healthcare facilities are starting to announce that they want their staff to be vaccinated. And pretty much a lot of people are going to be losing their jobs for not being vaccinated. And honestly,
That's
I'm
not
trying
fair.
to figure out,
But that's just the way it is.
you know, how can I even play this game now? Where I know for a fact I do not want to be vaccinated. So I know a lot of lawsuits are going to come out of this.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure, because that's like
yeah.
that is like an amendment, like that's a right. You're taking away
Yeah.
my
Right to
right
say
to
no.
say no to a
Mm-hmm.
medication that you created. That's not fair to
Right,
those who don't
right.
want to do it.
I received an email. I believe it was no, yes, This past Monday, yesterday, I received the email stating a certain number of hospitals within our country, they have already said that their staff has to be fully vaccinated by this date, and their vendors have to be vaccinated as well in order to enter their premises. And I'm just like, to me, that doesn't make sense because you're pretty much saying that these people have to be vaccinated, but what about the patients? What about the other outside caregivers? What about, the visitors? You're not going to allow them inside if they're not vaccinated? I mean, so there's a lot of people pretty much who are going to be coming in and out who are not going to be vaccinated by choice. But you're saying people who are only going to be in there for 5 minutes got to be vaccinated as well? Because most vendors are only in your establishment for 2 minutes, maybe to 30 minutes, but you're telling them they have to be vaccinated? That's stupid, to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. But this Delta variant thing, guys, this thing is scary because it's like if they putting out this, like what else are they gonna put out after this? Like is this the end of it or is it going to continue? And then we got kids going back to school and everything. And my heart is going out to all the kids and I pray to God they do not catch it. And if they do catch it, I hope they can get rid of it and get cured and everything and nobody passes away from it. But my goodness, it's just like how much more can we take? Like
See,
it's
that's
just like
another big thing. Even if somebody does pass away, I think us as a people and us as a country need to also get back to the mindset that if somebody passes away, do not automatically go to COVID. Because this country has seriously every time somebody passes, oh my God, was it COVID? Stop. Now you knew this woman for 15 years and she done went into remission 3 times. You knew she gave.
Mm,
You knew she gave.
mm.
Stop with the
Wow.
COVID because now the first thing you should have said was her leukemia. That's the first thing you should have said. Not
Hmm.
if you catch COVID. I'm sorry.
Right,
No
right.
sound rude, no sound blunt. But however, you know,
But you
you
gotta
know
kind of admit though that,
and everything. He was taking his medication. Stop with the COVID.
but you gotta kind of admit though that they programmed us, like because all these people
Yes,
that died due to COVID-19, they said they died due to COVID-19. Even if they
damn,
didn't die due to
damn,
COVID-19, that's what they put out in the news. That's what they
yeah,
programmed our heads,
And that's why
programs in our
that's
heads.
why those numbers that Devontae is speaking of are false.
yes,
Like you
Hmm.
can't go off the numbers only because y'all excuse me, I'm sorry. Only
Yeah,
because whenever someone passes away now, it's like, oh, they had COVID.
yeah,
Oh yeah, they did
yeah,
have a cough. Oh yeah, they did
yeah,
have a fever. You know what I mean? So that's why you can't really trust anything. I only got it because my workplace made me.
yeah,
And honestly speaking, the job that I do, I'll call it how I see it. I sold out. Okay. Call it
yeah,
what you want. Like that's my place of employment. That is my career. You know what I mean? And it was state ordered that these folks are vaccinated. You know what I mean? Like you
yeah,
need to be vaccinated in order to complete your job, in order for you to do what you have to do, because I have to go in and out of peaceful houses on a regular basis. People that I don't know. The first one I went to after this whole debacle of this pandemic and us finally going back into normal routine of doing things. The first one I had was maybe the day before. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But nevertheless, I had on a mask, I had on a shield, I had on footies, gloves. Like I'm not playing no games with you people. I'm vaccinated and all, and I'm still gonna wear my mask.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
hmm. Of
still
course,
gonna
me
wear
too,
my
me
they
too.
feel like that's not gonna stop. And it until, like I said before, until the last person is cured from all of these viruses, I'm not taking my mask off.
Exactly.
I
Right.
support
Until they say, "Oh, we've got the last person."
definitely support that. I mean, I support everybody's right to do what it is that you want to do and everything. Like if you want to wear a mask for the rest of your life until the end of your days, by all means, you do that. Like I was telling a friend, I said the only nation that I knew for a fact that was wearing a mask 20 years ago is China.
China.
It was
Yeah,
China.
Yeah,
China has always been wearing masks.
Those were masks.
yeah,
Was it due
yeah.
to because this originated with them, or if it's
Exactly.
because they have
Well,
issue? I said, but
Michael Jackson also wore a mask too.
he did. Michael
It
Jackson.
wasn't just to cover up that nose.
No,
People are
Michael
germaphobes.
Jackson wore a mask all the time too.
He
So,
did.
Right, right.
But he did. He did. But I mean, like I just want people to, like I said, respect everybody else's decision. Stop putting what you believe off onto someone else. I mean, and we already go through enough of that, and we already have gone through enough of
mm,
that and everything. Well, my belief is this, my belief is that, and there's been enough wars behind it. We don't need another war or another disagreement
right.
like this. We're
Absolutely
all dealing
not.
with it. We've all lost somebody supposedly to it. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
A
we
very important member of our family due to it. Very
Like a
important
mother to
I'm
me.
factor.
sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
it was very annoying, especially to know that the United States of America knew that this virus was coming. They were given the
Yeah.
heads up. That part is the part that really hurts my heart, because I live in a
Yeah.
country where we're not informed that your life may be in danger. What if something else hits? We have no idea what's going on. We just going off of prayer. We walk by faith and not by sight.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So guys, how do you guys feel about this Delta variant? And put this in the comments how you feel about it. How you feel about the vaccinations and everything. Have you been vaccinated? How did you feel when you got vaccinated the first and second times? Because I know the first and second times, the first time I felt sleepy. I felt like very tired. The second time, I felt like I was having like I had a cold in a way. and I felt very, very tired. And even to this day, like after the second shot, I still feel like drained. So I don't know if it's just what I'm putting in my body, if I'm not eating right or whatever. I do exercise, so you know. But I don't eat right at all. I don't eat right at all. So
Did you just
I don't eat right at all.
wait? Shoot yourself in that.
You know, I'm just saying, honey. So if y'all are just like me, honey, and y'all wake up and y'all be tired throughout the day, honey, maybe there's something we doing wrong. We need to put something else in our body. So, you know,
Yeah.
eat more fruit or something, honey. I want to try those how you say it, gollies, GOLI, the
Goli.
apple cider vinegar gummies. I really want to try those and see if those work. So
I think you should try it. I think you should, you know.
okay.
But
I mean, it helps my wife lose weight. So
Okay.
she takes them regularly.
It helps because I took them too, and
You did.
It helps. I just got hard headed and didn't continue to take them. Sometimes I
Oh,
take them, sometimes I forget. Then I'll pick up a snack.
oh, look, that's so mean. That's so mean. That is so mean. That is so mean. Well, guys, moving right along from this, Miss Tammy, cousin Tammy, I'm gonna ask you,
Okay.
how did you feel about Miss Aretha Franklin?
I love the Aretha Franklin.
Just to get a name right.
Oh, okay. Mine ain't worked that fast. But I love Aretha Franklin. It was very, very heartbreaking to me when she passed away because that's who I really like to sing. You know,
You mimic.
I mimic
Right.
her. You know,
Right.
and when they showed her funeral, and then every clip she had on a different outfit.
Oh yeah, that was Aretha.
Oh yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
That was Miss Franklin.
That was Miss.
That was Miss
I like
Franklin.
to call me Miss Franklin.
Miss Franklin. Exactly, honey.
I loved her. She was an
that's
icon.
how I'm going out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how you
Well,
going
guys,
out.
speaking.
So I'm having a 10-day wake.
Oh goodness, my goodness. Speaking of Miss Franklin, guys, on the L&D show, we have the trailer to the movie that's coming out this Friday called Respect.
How is Aretha doing?
Aretha's doing alright.
Just alright. Singing is sacred, and you shouldn't do it just because somebody wants you to. What's most important is that you are treated with dignity and respect.
You're special, Ree. You have a talent they call genius.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me.
How old is she?
She's 10, but her voice is going on 30, honey.
How many albums have you had?
4.
And no hits.
I need you to focus and avoid frivolous distractions.
Honey, find the songs that move you. Until you do that, you ain't going nowhere.
I need a change. I want to sing what I want to sing.
Okay.
Find out what it means to me.
You really like it?
We love it.
Riri.
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 It's really good.
I got a single by this new chick named Aretha Franklin. I'm on to present Aretha Franklin Day.
You're not about to mess this up for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Aretha Franklin.
This song goes out to anyone who's ever felt mistreated.
I used to feel sure.
You need to take a break. I know how to run my business.
Have you lost your mind?
Maybe I found it.
I believe I have the chills.
Do you
she is. She's a miracle.
Oh my goodness. When I tell y'all I got chills. I got chills.
Yes, listen. And
I
they
got
got the
chills
perfect
and tears
person
in my
to play her
eyes.
part.
I want to say the
Like,
same thing. I want to say, you know, they got the perfect person to play her.
man.
Yes.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, J Hub is a powerhouse of her own as well.
Yes,
So
she is.
Yeah. Yeah.
now I will have to say this: certain scenes is kind of giving me Dreamgirls, but I'm gonna try to look past that.
But we're gonna
Yeah,
try to
look
look
past.
past it.
Yeah. Look,
Let's
yeah, try to look past it.
And I
Try to
think
look
it's
past
probably
it.
because that's where most of us met Jennifer was Dreamgirls
Mm-hmm.
in that particular era.
I met her from
The American Idol.
Well, we met her
Okay.
at American Idol, but since she
But
didn't
we
make
met her.
yeah.
Dreamgirls.
She reintroduced herself in Dreamgirls.
now,
Let's say it like that.
correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't her son have an issue with this movie coming out?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, correct me if I'm wrong.
I never heard that, but
never-
allegedly, Miss Aretha Franklin herself said, "If you ever do a movie about me, I want Jennifer Hudson to play me."
her.
I remember hearing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So no matter what her son thinks,
It's not about what he thinks. It's about what Miss Franklin said when she was alive.
already wrote it in stone, baby.
Respect her wishes. So absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm here for it. And I can't wait to see it.
I cannot wait to see this movie. I am here for it too. I think that Mary J. Blige, she was in it. I see Mary J. Blige in it, and you know that's a good thing too because did Mary, did she ever sample any of her songs? I know she did a lot of Shaka Khan's covers, but she never really.
I think her deal was the funk with with Shaka Khan and you know.
Okay.
Those folks.
I wonder
Got you.
how big of a role is Marlon Wayne playing in this because
I seen that he looks so different.
It's gonna be a different side for him to be
Because he's a comedian. Yeah.
Yeah, since he is a comedian, I wonder how well he's gonna be able to pull off this serious of a role.
This might just get him an Oscar. I mean,
Great actor. I mean, I'll give him that and everything, but I just want is he gonna be more comedic in this role? You know, because everybody has that funny on, so we don't know.
it looked like he was very strict. It looked like he was kind of like an Ike Turner in a way.
It did look like it.
That's the way it looked. So this could be very interesting. Like Dreamgirls gave Jennifer Hudson her first Oscar. Maybe this will give Marlon Wayans his first Oscar. And I see Forrest Whitaker is in it too. So there's a lot of good people that's in this movie.
Forrest Whitaker.
I love Forrest Whitaker.
Right.
Forrest Whitaker
He's
is
a wonderful actor.
Well-rounded actor. So
yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes,
On that note, did you guys know that he had a brother that looks just like his twin?
Yes.
But they're not twins?
Yes.
There's two of them.
Wait, who?
They're not twins. It's his brother.
Forrest
Whitaker.
Really?
Yeah.
Look it up. He looks just like him.
He looks almost identical.
Oh my gosh.
They got the same condition. Oh, okay. So they don't have the same condition.
No.
And they're not not twins?
No, they're not twins. They're not.
Oh
twins.
wow.
So sometimes when I and sometimes I think when he needs a double, I'm thinking, is that his brother?
Yeah, he probably does. He
probably
probably
is he using
does.
his
Oh
brother?
wow. Oh man. I didn't even know that.
A lot of people
I didn't know
do,
that.
especially if they look so much alike. I wouldn't
they
doubt
look
it.
alike.
And I'm
Yeah.
also
Google that. Google Forrest Whitaker's brother.
Oh, I will. Most definitely. I didn't know that when Miss Franklin passed, I'm gonna call her Miss Franklin. When she passed, I did not know she had so many albums. I had went on Apple Music and just typed in Aretha Franklin, and the catalog was so long. And I was like, oh my goodness, she had albums.
I mean,
She had albums.
Still had things that she had not even put out yet. And I think
Right.
that truly makes a legend. You know, like Michael, Prince, you know, I don't know about Whitney. I love Whitney, but since Whitney was pretty much known after the fact. Though.
I think she dropped all of her stuff. I don't think she had anything archived really.
Yeah,
Whitney.
Those legends seriously had like 200 or 300 songs.
Yeah, wow.
Like, and I love that about them. I mean, but now, me personally, I don't want to see anybody ever make any of their music. That they didn't, that they never published. But this is out there that we never heard.
Right.
Have did. I'm like, that's just phenomenal to me. So
Yeah. Well, Miss Franklin, she has music for ever. So I mean, my goodness, I went to that catalog and I was like, wow, she has albums, not EPs, albums. These are like full length tracks, and I'm like, my goodness, wow. So I hope that this movie like just stays at number one for like a long time. I really do hope this movie stays at number one for a long time.
I think she deserves respect because she's one of those artists who really went from having it was on the tip of my tongue, the big black things, the records. That's
yeah.
The vinyl record.
Vinyl record.
The 8-tracks to the cassette tapes. And
the 8-tracks. Oh!
The 8-track.
Come through an evolution.
Even the 45
went through the evolution.
Yeah, there's a 45.
We got one downstairs. We got one downstairs.
The 45?
Yes, Little Big Record, 45. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, goodness.
One of those artists who seriously went through the evolution of all of that and stayed.
Yeah, she did.
So that's why I think she's definitely one of those ones who seriously deserves her title, her crown.
All that she's getting, man.
Right. And I'll tell you, when I got onto Aretha Franklin, Miss Franklin, when I was a kid, there was a song called what is it? A Rose is Still a Rose. And it had everybody I loved in it, from Lauryn Hill, I think, to Mary J. Blige and everything. BET played it like crazy. And like, I think a lot of people, they got onto Aretha Franklin through that song pretty much. Like the younger people, because that was more like that was like one of the jamming songs. But yeah, Miss Franklin, she got hits, honey. She got hits. And I'm surprised that, she had a star, right? Do she have a star?
Yes.
She do have a star. Okay. I was about to say, because I seen that Marla Gibbs just got her star. And I'm like, Marla Gibbs should have been had her star. So I just didn't know if Miss Franklin had a star. So
yeah, absolutely, she has a star.
Okay,
she
good.
Got her star, and she was able to have those flowers given to her while she was here. Thank God.
That's the great thing. Yeah. And one thing about Miss Franklin, honey, she did not like no check. She wanted it in cash. Only. So
that was one thing, but I
don't think nothing that's gonna be rubber.
Still had cash that she never cashed in her purse.
Oh,
I heard. Look.
That's why she didn't want checks.
But she had so much money that when she passed, she still had checks, inspired checks at that she had never cashed.
I wonder who did the money go to. I wonder how did she split up the money. Did she have a will at all to?
She only had one son, right?
Question.
I mean, most of it went to her estate, I believe.
Okay.
Because
let's look that up.
I don't want to misspeak, but like I said, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I think her son had an addiction problem, so he was so.
I forgot about that. Yes, he had an addiction problem. Oh yeah,
she had 4 children. So we have Clarence Franklin, Teddy Richards, Keekalf Cunningham, and Edward Franklin.
Wow.
So she had all boys.
She had all boys.
Oh wow. Nobody.
That's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. Well, I can't wait. Like I said before, I can't wait to see this movie. Guys, are y'all going to go see the movie this Friday? Put it in the comments if you are. I want to go when there's not like a lot of people there at the movie theaters. Like, I don't want Yeah, because I don't want to, be next to anybody like that. I'm not trying to be nasty or anything. I just don't want to be next to nobody, and they be coughing and stuff. I ain't got time for that.
Oh,
You know.
I'm done.
I don't have time for that.
In there too.
Explain
Exactly. I wear my mask in there too. The whole movie.
I get your popcorn and nachos and all the good old candy then.
Just-
Yeah, you take it down. You back up.
Yeah.
Or one of these numbers.
Yes, buddy.
Listen.
Absolutely.
Pull that mask down. It's gonna say, and this was the point where she knew she.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
With Morgan Freeman's voice.
Yes.
That's funny.
Oh Lord.
Well, guys, moving on from this, Devontae, did you have anything that you want to talk about?
I was like, speaking of nasty, let's talk about Lil Nas X and this new video that he just dropped, or music video, Industry Baby. Y'all
Who's that video?
I know it's my I know y'all seen the shower clip, with all the prisoners shaking them old things.
Cousin Tammy. I'm trying to be good. You have been showing
We
out.
should have a little clip of the video.
Y'all remember
wish we could watch it.
Did y'all see that TikTok when that boy said, rewind that? Let me see that.
That wasn't no boy.
Yeah.
It was a
Look.
No. There's also a TikTok where the wife was showing it to her husband. And he actually went back and rewatched.
Well, I mean, that tells you everything you need to know, sis. When's the divorce?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I was here for the whole video. I love
the movie.
Look, she want to watch the video.
Can you see the video? They're not going to show it. Y'all can't show that.
Listen.
Look,
Cousin Tammy.
Think about it. I'll be back.
Oh, Cousin Tammy. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell. I'm trying to be like Jackie Harry when she met the boyfriend's mother, and she was trying to be all classy and everything. And she was like, honey, you don't have to be all classy with me. Be yourself. That's how I'm trying to be tonight. I'm trying to be all classy. Yes, Miss Tammy said, look.
She wants to see the ball action swinging and such. She was upset that they blurred it out. Listen, I let her watch it and she looking like, oh, well, why did they blur it out? Ma'am, we can't have penises and balls running around here frequent and
girl.
I think we all
she's not even talking about what we're talking about. She thinks we're talking about Sex Life on Netflix.
No. I know what you're talking about.
What do you think, Mama? You couldn't have thought that he had a baseball bat.
It's a movie. It's a TV show /movie.
I don't care. You can imagine things.
So you imagine Lil Nas X with a baseball bat?
Sex Life on Netflix?
Yes.
Sex Life on Netflix?
Yes.
I haven't seen that. I would love to see it
later on.
Please get to episode 3 at the 19-minute marker on episode 3 is what she's talking about.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You know the man.
Listen, because it's done been rewound so many times.
I missed it first couple of times. I missed it. I had to go back.
Listen.
Because I didn't know what they was talking about.
The man turned around and it was just like.
It was just like.
It was.
Oh, I have to see this.
Oh, Jesus.
I really got to see this.
Just imagine riding by a pasture and you see horses.
Stallion. Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I have a ton of my fan.
Say about that. Now back to Lil Nas. Yeah.
Do y'all remember BET Uncensored?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh yeah.
See, there should be a version of this video out there somewhere. I don't know how it is, but
I believe there's a trick
video.
I believe there's
a trick video. Nope, there's a trick video that's actually up on YouTube. It says uncensored, but right before the shower scene, it stops and it's like buffering, but the music is still playing. They play too
Exactly.
much.
Right.
I know this because I went to see because I am that curious.
I believe
But
so.
now-
I believe so.
I know in the acting world there's like this body color thing that they put on nude actors. Not for sure if they were wearing that or not, but it looked to me like some people actually were swinging.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
sure.
I saw that. I saw that.
So you was in it like this.
You know it would. You know it would.
I was able to vision, and I'm able to kind of see through the blur. Okay,
That
that's all.
eyeball was glued
You
to
paused
the
it.
screen.
You paused it. You zoomed it in.
Yeah.
You paused and
She
zoomed
said
it
it
in.
like this.
Your eyeball was glued to that screen. Yes. Yes.
No way. Absolutely not.
It's okay, Devontae. You ain't got to be
The last
ashamed.
things for swinging. I was like, ooh, this shower scene is a little wrong shit.
Absolutely not.
He said he wanted to join in.
Nah,
You ain't even seen the half of it because, like Lala said, she's trying to be all classy and such. I'm not even sure as to why she's trying to be all classy and such. But
Because Cousin Teddy is here. This is my first time actually seeing Cousin Tammy like this in like years. So Miss Cousin Tammy.
Why would you think I would have her come to a show that is as explicit as we are without being able to be ourselves and explicit? Why do you think I'm so cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? This lady is let me be myself all my life.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, well, Devontae.
I knew Cousin Tammy was actually a good time. Like I said, when I seen the video that Tamika had posted on Facebook, and she was like, "It's good," and I had a drink.
Yes.
Oh, look. Hey.
I knew she was a good time when I saw that.
Okay.
Honey.
Like she dancing
off the chain, girl. That thing off the chain.
Y'all, that food was so
Y'all a
good.
mess.
I'm gonna get off the subject.
Well, Devontae, did you have more to talk about on Lil Nas X?
You know what? I think we're good to go for now. Because I enjoyed it. But I mean, like, I think he's out there doing his thing. But did anybody disagree?
You can answer it before me.
Did anybody disagree with it?
I don't disagree with him. I don't disagree
love
with
everything
him.
about him. I want to meet him in person. Like,
to do what?
To be Dez.
What does that mean? But no, like,
anyways,
there's someone in the industry.
Phone number. I just want to look.
Well, I think
in the industry, Devontae. Thank you. Next.
Allegedly, I think Lil Nas X may be kind of taken.
I've heard that.
I've heard that too.
I think he may be kind of taken.
I think he said he was engaged at one point. Even on TikTok, he said I'm engaged or I got engaged, and he had like set up.
And it was probably to DaBaby. Because allegedly, word on the street is that Lil Nas X and DaBaby dated. Sources are saying that Lil Nas X song "Call Me by Your Name" is allegedly about DaBaby. Lil Nas X says the song is about trade. Also, X had a sit down with Genius where he stated that the song is about someone in the closet. Also, it is kind of suspect how Lil Nas X's industry baby and DaBaby's giving what it's supposed to give sound similar. Sources are allegedly saying that DaBaby is struggling with his sexuality and that he and X may have more in common than we thought.
Can I say something?
So Tamika actually said it on last time's show that some of these rappers may have been looking at Lil Nas X. And maybe that's why DaBaby went on that whole rant.
That rant at his show because he probably found out or seen something that he didn't like that Lil Nas X had undid. Maybe kissing the dude on the stage ticked him off. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, now all gay folks got AIDS, including your black butt behind.
And this is all
gay.
allegedly. Allegedly. This is all alleged. Yes, Des.
Well, technically, it's not allegedly because there was a TikTok video where DaBaby was all over his producer trying to kiss him.
Where you see this at?
Oh, yes. I sent it. Yes.
You sent it
When
where?
did you send it? When did you send it? Because I didn't get it.
I sent it last week. I think I did.
You did not send that to us because we would have known this.
I will look for it again and I will forward it to y'all.
Please do.
Do that, please. Please do that. Please do that. Please do that because I would like to see that for myself. But do y'all think that it's kind of true though that DaBaby and Lil Nas X probably messed around?
I could believe that. I feel like, you know, whenever you speak on something that you don't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying? Why, you know, just like we said with going back the other week when we were talking about Wendy Williams, when she spoke about Swaving, you don't know nothing about that little baby. So why did you speak about him? You should have never opened your mouth and said anything. You have no idea. Nothing. You know nothing about the gay community. You know nothing about HIV and AIDS. However, you felt the need to speak on it. Why? The only reasons why you felt the need to speak on it is because your little dick feelings was hurt. I'm sorry, the baby does not have a little dick at all.
I bet he don't. Maybe that's what Lil Nas X was talking about, Old Town Road, maybe. You know, maybe they go back that far. You just never know.
But you know what, though? Now that I'm thinking about the lyrics to Call Me By Your Name, or Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
The lyrics to that, when he said, when he was talking about sniffing coke and Adderall, you know, you behind you. What did he say?
I forget it.
With your friends, you live in the dark, boy. You cannot pretend. You're talking about him right there, right then and there.
Pretty much.
I'm telling you,
it's just subliminal shots. It is. You know,
and he's a genius. He's a freaking genius. And I am here for every inch of his naked butt behind. Dead serious. Show us more nakedness. If y'all want to take a phone call, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. She DaBaby is losing everything pretty much now, even though his publicist, because it's not him, it's his publicist, who is issuing out all these apologies. It's not saving his ass not one bit. DaBaby is losing everything now. Like, he had everything at his fingertips. He did not have to go out there and say what he said. He could have said anything than what he said. He could have said anything. So what we're talking about now, guys, to the people that's watching, we're asking, did Lil Nas X and DaBaby date?
His apology?
Because he didn't mean it anyway.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was never meant anyway.
Well,
I can definitely believe it, like I said, because, you know, history has definitely shown, especially in the R&B and the hip hop world, you know, that there have been homo encounters, and then when it comes to light, that particular person gets shunned, or
Raz B,
or I'm gonna say Raz B is one of the ones from B2K.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he was.
Raz B is still out here trying to tell his truth, and I believe that shit did happen for him to be. And he has never changed up his wording. His wording has never changed up.
He had a three-way call, and this is on YouTube where he posted the call. They said, "Man, stop talking about it."
And now Marcus Houston is Jehovah's Witness now. All of a sudden, so all of a sudden.
When like that man married a 19-year-old girl, I was done.
Leaving the underwear in the bed all together was enough evidence for me to be like, "Oh no, there's something going on there." Because first of all, in the 90s, early 2000s, most black men, black boys, like, "Oh no, you ain't about to take a picture of me with my underwear with a lot of boys and everything." No.
Man, listen, if it was going on in B2K, I'm pretty sure that shit was going on in Immature.
Immature. Who
Cause
believe
why
me?
did okay,
Absolutely.
cause didn't they switch up the what Romeos? Wasn't there two Romeos? There was like a Japanese looking one before,
No,
and then it was
there was never a
the one
Japanese one. No, Romeo just changed his
Romeo just,
appearance.
yeah, he just looks different.
he just looks
On
different. So
everything.
that
Yeah,
was so that was the
it's still
so
the same
even it
guy.
that's still the same guy. There was never a first little boy at all.
No,
Okay,
I don't know
okay.
what you were looking at, but no,
He
no,
just
no.
looks
Used to be
different to
a
me. Like he looked different to
huge.
me.
I was a huge. Most girls liked
Immature.
Instinct. I liked Immature.
Immature.
I did
Immature.
too.
Uh-huh. Look. Okay, cool. I'm glad we summed that up there or covered it up. But yeah, so maybe that shit was going on back when Immature was around and they just didn't talk about it. But as far as Raspy got stuff to tell. Raspy even left the country and lived what in China somewhere. He moved all the way to China.
Yeah, I think he lived in Europe for
Yeah.
a while. But like what I'm not sure what group this is or what group I'm not sure if they're a group in there. But like Zay Hilfiger and Zayn McCall. You ever heard of
Hmm.
them?
No.
That name sounds familiar.
Let me see. What
Does
group are they?
it though?
They're
I didn't even
group,
heard of
they're
them.
American group duo. Let me see here.
Oh, they're American too? I've never heard of them.
Yes.
Never heard of them.
The ones who did Juju on that beat.
Yes, I
Oh,
know that.
Oh.
Yes. Well, see, Zay Hilfiger, he's been doing a lot of buy stuff here lately. So that makes me wonder, if his friend Zion McCall has also been, in on that stuff. Has been doing.
Well, they said Usher is too.
well, we've been through that, baby.
Oh yes, and
Should have been either taken or given for a long time,
for
baby. And that's
years,
okay.
and
It's
it's okay.
That's
okay.
probably why
It's
Chili
okay.
didn't want his ass back. I believe because Chili said he did the ultimate no. She said she didn't say
Yeah.
exactly what he did. Chili's exact words is he did the
Ultimate
ultimate no.
no.
So I don't know what that
He
means.
was messing with me, yeah.
That's because he turned Chili around, tried to go in that back door. She said, "Oh no."
And you know
Well, they
what?
I'm gonna say that.
I've always said, if a male is willing to be
Hey.
in it with a woman, all booty holes are the same.
Look. Guys, do y'all think that Lil Nas X and DaBaby is messing around or has messed around? Put that shit in the comments if y'all think so. Put that in the comments.
Booty holes.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Wait. What you said about what?
So I have to disagree on that one.
In the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Lala and Dez can't attest to that because they're not tops. But
I'm sorry, I'm a verse. So
Where?
I'm
You
all
and the bottom. You toot that booty up. Toot that.
Dez, are you a top?
No.
Are you a top, Dez?
Okay.
I'm versatile.
Dez,
I'm a versatile bottom.
I would like to see you give it to someone. I would.
Do you agree?
I have.
Do you agree with Tamika? Do you agree with me?
I did sleep with a female, and it was
No.
no. I was from my preference. My preference. Let me finish. My preference
around the world
is
bottom.
Oh, I started to say something, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not the only person that's versatile on this group thing. But
do
I'm
it,
not
Dez.
going to go there.
Do it, Dez. Do it.
Do it.
You know, it really kills me when people try to act like they're just not of the things of all things. And they actually are. They just don't want to admit it out loud.
He talking about
It's
you.
okay.
He talking about you.
It's okay.
Talking about me now.
It's okay. It's okay. But I was going to agree with you. I was going to agree with you, but you just cut me off.
Child, when you're going all around the world talking about, son, you have slept with a female and everything, they ain't got nothing to do. Punani ain't got nothing to do with the backside. Okay?
Well.
Just like she can do the steam bath and everything and draw that back up and make it look, keep it looking real good and everything, and it don't never look pretty.
She's gorgeous, honey. Believe me,
gorgeous and everything, and keep it looking nice and tight and all the good stuff. So you was going all the way around the world talking about you slept with a female. The question was, she said all booty holes.
All booty holes are the same.
Hey, Black Walnut.
Are all booty holes the same day?
What they got to do with a girl?
That's man. All booty holes the same.
I agree with Devontae.
All booty holes ain't the same. How so? Are there?
Well, I know when my boyfriend enters in mine, I queef. So you know, I mean, hey.
Sebastian. Sebastian. Where is Sebastian? Sebastian.
No, okay, here's the thing. Here's the
Sebastian.
For our listening audience. No, God, I wish Mom was here because she would have given the definition of queef. Just because, when I tell you she was ready for a good show this evening. But
But the truth of the matter about that and everything about all booty holes being the same, it's not, because one, some people don't take care of them. Some people don't keep them looking good. Some people.
People's booty holes, they fall out. Like, what do you mean? Don't look good? All booty holes.
That is another thing. Some people.
Well, see, that's only the ones that get fisted.
No,
because the ones that get fisted don't look right.
It's not just that. It's not
Look.
just that. See,
Shout out to Black Walnut. Go ahead, Dick. Go ahead, Devontae.
Also, some people don't take anything below a certain size.
Wait, did you say negative? A woman's booty hole is not as decent as a male?
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Who said that?
Giselle.
Who said that?
Excuse me, sir. My booty hole is nice. I bet my booty hole a little better than yours.
Well, shout out to AJ. AJ says there may, but have messed around. And I'm not saying him, but some men don't know how to express their feelings, attraction to men, so they try to reflect the attention to the openly gay men. And then he also says, AJ also says, no, I don't like booty holes, but you have hairy, smooth, loose, bumpy, dry, etc.
And that's a big one right there. That's a big one. That's a big one.
So what do you prefer? Do you prefer? I'm sorry, Des, since you're versatile. I don't know. Is anyone?
I want to know Des.
Okay, Des. What do you prefer? Do you prefer it to be shaved? Do you prefer it to be the natural? I mean, I will hurt that seemed like it will hurt. Like your hair is being.
I shave. I use Nair, sensitive.
Like
you use Nair? You use Nair?
Nair, sensitive. Yeah, the sensitive version, of course.
You said what, Des?
I get in there and I shave.
Good.
You shave it, Des? You pick up your balls, you pick up your scrotum, and you clip them? That's just disgusting.
It's disgusting. I mean, it's maintenance.
That's just disgusting. That's just disgusting, okay?
You only find it disgusting because you're my cousin. But it's okay.
AJ says, I'm smooth all over. Nobody wants that musty man smell on tissue balls, though. Some men like that musty smell. You know what?
You know what? I just talked to a girl just today that said that. I was like, you know what? That's why I've never given fellatio to a male, because they balls stink. And she was like, you know what? I like the little sweaty, musty smell.
Hold on.
Sometimes it is sexy.
It's the difference depending on if it's just a little light, little jog smell. I can deal with that.
Sometimes it is sexy though.
No,
that's a hard working man. I mean, hey, he deserves attention.
How long I have been involved with you? The most you get from me, if you have not showered, is a kiss.
I'm with Devontae.
What about if you got done sucking some pee? Do you like to get kissed after that? Do you like to get kissed after that?
After what?
Ooh,
after getting fellatio, do you like to get kissed after fellatio?
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Shower.
Baby, taste me.
We smell good. See, here's the thing. There's a big difference in you just came from the gym, you just came from work, and we made this sweat together. Okay? There's a big difference in that. You coming from the gym or you coming from work and expecting to dive into bed with me, that's something different. But you just got out the shower.
A lot just now.
You just got out the shower and we built this sweat together.
Well, I don't like sweat.
Oh yeah, that's different. Now that's a different kind of
different.
AJ says, I'm sorry, but what do you guys think? And uncircumcised. It's a no for me.
See, that's the thing. See, on the top, being circumcised and uncircumcised doesn't matter to me and everything. As long as you
I don't like meat, so there you go. Go ahead, Dad.
What if he never? What if he never pulls it back and washes it for a while? That's just nasty.
That's no.
If it's a tight circumcision, if it's a tight uncircumcised, I'm not too big into that. So, but yeah.
Possible. I'm with the bunch on that one.
He says, I'm not sucking on sweaty balls, not having my blood pressure high.
Okay, all that sodium. Feet swole up. You trying to figure out why your feet swole because you done sucked on sweaty balls.
Well, guys, moving right along, honey, because we can go at this for days, honey. But let's talk about some people who probably have did a few of those things and more, honey, who don't mind twerking on some sweaty balls.
It's Respucia. I'm gonna show you how a bitch go down a slide. Mary, Mother of God. Hey, you're dirty.
Listen, I'm just look. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Because I'm just glad we're not picked up by a major network yet, because we're not equipped for this next story. But allegedly, Lizzo, she had.
What, bruh? What happened, sis?
Allegedly, Lizzo, it's being rumored that Lizzo killed someone after she dived in the crowd and killed someone.
She did what?
I love Lizzo, I do, and listen, I am a thick girl myself, honey. So don't even do that to me, okay? Don't even do that. But
Yeah,
it's
we
just
don't
funny.
shame. We don't body shame.
We're not shaming nobody here, okay? But the shit is just funny because they said that singer put story to bed on TikTok. Lizzo, the pop singer behind the hit single Truth Hurts, has responded to rumors that she once killed a fan during a stage dive. While completely unfounded, that hasn't stopped it doing the rounds online. She continued, like that rumor, it's a lie, first of all. And I have more on Miss Lizzo. How do you guys feel about Lizzo?
Love her.
Oh yeah, I live for Lizzo. I'm about
I
tired
live
of
for
seeing
Lizzo
her
too.
butt.
In my
Yeah.
imagination, all I see was the stage dive, and then everybody around that one person who supposed to
Just
die
went away.
let it out, and then she lands on the hill.
Y'all all going to hell.
I'm sorry.
Y'all busting hell wide open for y'all laughing at that.
You thought the same thing.
I was coughing, okay?
I
I was coughing.
Here's the thing. Okay, so today I watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy, right? And there was this small lady, and she described this guy who she was interested in as climbing Mount Everest because he was like 3 times her size. And he ended up.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
I know.
I thought you meant like she was saying he had a dick like Mount Everest.
Yeah, look.
With a big man loving on you.
I don't know how big that was, but I know for a fact because of the injuries that he was on top, and he said he slipped, dislocated both her legs. And so, of course, like I said, my imagination, all I see was her legs like this.
Well, you know what? All of these are rumors, which Lizzo is coming out with a new song called Rumors this Friday. I think it's supposed to be dropping this Friday. Lizzo has been teasing the start of a new era and revealed that Rumors, her first single since 2019, will feature Cardi B. The song will be out on Friday. Lizzo dropped the announcement on Instagram with a video of her making a FaceTime call. She changed the caller ID to read Rumors, featuring. And when the call was answered, it was a sleepy Cardi B. At the end, Lizzo cracked a joke saying, "It's Harry Styles," nodding to the repeated requests from fans of both artists for them to collaborate. Sadly, we will have to wait a little bit longer to see what happens. Rumors is Lizzo's first new single since 2019 when her third album, "Cause I Love You," came out. She has been teasing new music since last year, hosting Instagram Lives from the at-home studio she was working from during the pandemic. More recently, she revealed that she's been working with producer Mark Ronson. On TikTok, she's been previewing rumors specifically by hilariously busting various rumors about her. She first offered a snippet of the new song in a playful video confirming that she's having a baby with Chris Evans. And they go into her song lyrics and everything like that. She just says GD a lot throughout the song lyrics, Kind of like how Beyonce, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. So, yeah. So I think she's going to be pulling one of those in a little bit. But shout out to Lizzo. I'm happy for her comeback and everything. But why does everybody have to come back with Cardi B?
She's hot right now.
Right, because Cardi B is the shit, and everybody's gonna listen if Cardi B is on it. Her fans are the way her fans right now are the way that Nicki Minaj's fans were at the very beginning.
That's true.
Everybody just like when Nicki Minaj came out and everybody wanted her to feature on their stuff. It's Cardi B's time, and so there you go.
That's true. Well,
what did you say about Beyonce? I'm sorry, somebody said something about Beyonce.
I didn't say about Beyonce. I said Nicki.
No. I'm looking in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They did it with Beyonce in the early 2000s. Okay,
yeah.
You're speaking nice. Okay, just making
who
sure
said
that
that?
you have to step on nobody's face.
Oh, got you. Yeah, but
let's see that Rihanna is the first
a billionaire.
So yes. Give it up for
Big
that.
up to Riri.
Rihanna is a billionaire.
Speaking of Beyonce, we had a big debate over that about Beyonce being a billionaire as well. I was like, no, Beyonce's not a billionaire. She's only a billionaire because of her
husband, right?
Yeah.
Collectively, they are billionaires.
Tierra Marie could have been a billionaire too had Rihanna not been introduced to us.
Huh? What you say?
Because Rihanna did take Tierra Marie's spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was Tierra Marie and there was Rihanna. Tierra Marie was out first. Rihanna came out second, and yeah. So
I can't even remember the song now. So Riri, hey,
I ain't had no daddy.
Yes.
See, like I had said though, but Rihanna is not just a artist as far as singing goes. She's
a whole brand, bro.
She is a whole brand.
She has multiple streams of income, and she's in multiple different industries. So, as far as her being a billionaire, it probably did not just come from the music. And that's what a lot of people in this world, especially, in our community, keeps forgetting. Rihanna has been a face of many labels.
Absolutely.
Right.
Cover girl.
That she has.
Speaking of music, guys, how do you guys feel about people like these artists who get so hyped up on stage they like to dive in the crowd?
Child,
I am not for that. Please do not dive towards me because I am not in any part of catching you. I don't care who you are.
Well, that's kind of what happened right here.
You dive towards me.
Oh God. I got one more.
Like her mouth still was in her mouth.
Yeah. Damn, y'all, look, we have been at this show. Oh my God. Y'all, we have been live for an hour and some minutes now. Let's jump off of Lizzo. How do you guys feel about Lizzo in the comments? Let us know how you feel about her. Are you ready for her new single? Are you ready for her comeback? Do you think that she's going to be pulling all these antics she did the last time she was out with twerking everywhere, and doing all this and that, doing too much? Hopefully it's calm down a lot.
Out where she's in a dress and then she turns around and she's in a bikini.
See, okay, Liz, I'm so proud of you, baby, and I am so happy that you love your full-figured body. I love all of those rolls. I will sop you up with a biscuit, like a biscuit. However, I'm tired, baby. Put some clothes on. Sick
Put some damn clothes on.
You,
honey. Child, put some clothes on. Move it.
And if y'all think that the smaller girls look sexy, then by all means, y'all are gonna find this sexy too. And I don't care what you say.
Okay, I'm done. I found it sexy, baby, and we can move on. Do something different. Okay, we know you big,
absolutely.
Baby. We know you. We know you're happy with your body, and you look beautiful. Yay! Next.
Absolutely. Yay. Absolutely. Well, guys, moving on. I know this is the moment you guys have been waiting for because y'all see it in the title. How do y'all feel about Candyman coming out on August 27th? Have y'all been waiting for this movie to come out? Are y'all excited for it? Do y'all like
how you say this?
You and I covered this when it first was brought up. So to be covering it again because it's now actually coming back around because it's been put on hold is crazy.
From the pandemic. So
I remember the
have the trailer.
Let's see it.
We have the trailer, guys. The Candyman that's coming out August 27th.
This is where it all began. The story of Candyman.
Local character, he walk around handing out candy to the neighborhood kids. One day, a couple of kids get razor blades in their candy. Police come around. That's when I saw the true face of fear.
Get on your knees. Hands, hands, hands.
They beat him, tortured him, killed him right there on the spot. A couple weeks later, more razor blades and more candy. He been innocent.
So he's real?
Candyman ain't a he. Candyman's the whole damn hive. If you're out here looking for Candyman, you ask me, stay away.
I feel really connected to this story.
Go on.
Right here, in this neighborhood, the legend started. And the legend is, if we say his name 5 times while looking in the mirror, we could summon him.
Summon the Candyman. Hell no.
Candyman.
Anthony, no.
Candyman.
Stop.
I don't want to get creeped out in my new apartment before bed.
Candyman.
Black people don't need to be summoning.
I dare you.
Don't say that.
Say his name.
Candyman.
You better not do that last one.
Candyman. You want to be a part of the story, right?
No.
Say his name. Candyman.
Anthony? 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 Are you okay?
Anthony.
What the hell is going on?
This neighborhood is haunted.
I think I made a mistake. I brought him back.
Candyman isn't real. He chose you. He has purpose for you.
Tell everyone. New to the neighborhood.
You should say it.
Candyman.
Say his name.
Ooh.
Well,
Is Tony Todd still gonna? Tony Todd is still. I heard his voice. Tony Todd is still in here. Tony Todd is still Candyman, right? Because they started saying the guy's name Anthony like 5 times. So is that new guy gonna be the new Candyman or something?
could be. The only thing that well, maybe it's because it's a different time. But when the original Candyman came out, it was all because they thought he had messed with this little white girl, and the entire town chased him down, tortured him, cut his arm, his wrist off, and his hand off. And he wasn't a bad person. He was just actually seeking out those who actually wronged him.
Right.
I mean, this movie, it just seems like he's just
returning or something.
Hello?
Yeah.
People who's saying his name. Kind of like Bloody Mary.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of it. Like he's killing anybody that says his name. Of course, Candyman was summoned, but if I'm not mistaken, in the original movie, when he was summoned, he killed who summoned him.
Yeah, he did. Well, I can't wait to see this movie either. So this movie's coming out.
I like how he's chosen someone to. I like that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. This is going to be an interesting movie. Des, what you think? Are you scared of the Candyman? Are you going to see it for real?
Yes.
Are you going to see it for real?
Are you going to see
it? Let's do a watch party. Let's watch it. Let's just do a watch party and watch it together.
I love that. I'm just mad it's not going to be on HBO Max because it's a Universal movie.
Right.
And Universal movies don't be on HBO Max.
They be on Paramount.
Paramount. Yeah, it'll be on Paramount.
Oh, it will?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta download Paramount now.
Yeah. Oh, and if you do it, you get a free month. So wait for that time around when it when it drops, and then and do that.
Got you. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds
Paramount.
good.
If you start paying us, we will advertise.
Well, back in the 90s. Candyman was the first black horror movie, right? He was the first
Yes.
black villain, I guess you could say, the first black serial killer.
Not villain,
So that
just
terrified people in a way too, that this man could appear behind you in the mirror if you called his name. And I don't know, his voice was so soothing. It was a whole deep, but it was but it was so terrifying though, the way how he used it. You know?
Did any one of you ever summon Candyman?
No.
no.
I never will.
I did.
I did.
But you was that kid that just stood in the mirror and said Bloody Mary and all that stuff, weren't you?
Sure was. I sure was. You got to show me this shit. I'm gonna have to say it
I
too.
did.
Candyman. Where he at?
Don't say it. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, honey. Don't say that, honey.
Dad's come back.
That thing is gone. Guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. We do have one more thing to roll out for you guys. Something that you guys can sleep with after that, watching that trailer. Because I know some people who watches horror movies and everything, we got to watch something, to clear our mind up and everything. Because I'm not trying to go to bed and the lights out and everything. And I'm just hearing all this stuff in my head about, the CM. So with that being said, how do you guys feel about people who play too much? Like that prank too much? How do you guys feel about people that play too much?
Every blue moon, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
so what if you was in a store and some random guy or random person
you do it.
walked up on you and said there was a spider on you?
Don't do it. Don't do it. You know
no
what?
critters.
Don't you? Of course.
Excuse me. Don't move. We got a big spider on your back. No, seriously. Get it on. No. No, I'm serious. Did you smell it?
Oh! She ripped her pants! She ripped her pants!
What is that?
Spider.
What is that?
I'm allergic to it.
No, please. Please, leave me alone.
It's going down. Stop your feet.
Stop. Are you lying? No.
That thing huge.
What's she doing to dance?
Sure, it's by your hair.
You feel like kid master.
Allergic to him, but it's right there.
Are you lying? No, it's serious. Well, oh my God, what is that? Where? Oh, it's in the back.
If she takes off, I'm home!
It's still on my back?
Ain't nothing wrong with her.
Oh my God.
Ain't nothing even wrong with you. Why are you in this roller? Why are you in there?
Right. Oh, guys, let me just pause it real fast. Let me just say that this is our 87th episode tonight. And when I tell you I need the Holy Ghost filled people up in here to shout, honey, because this is our 87th episode. Yes, honey, give it to us.
Don't shout for me.
Yes.
He dropped everything.
Yes, honey. Yes. Yes.
You know it.
Today's gonna go down. I think I just heard him. There you go.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Sorry.
Ava, you fine.
miss
Guys,
you.
listen. That was our show for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in to our 87th episode. We're almost at 100 episodes, guys.
Yeah.
Look, if you enjoyed tonight's show, you want to enjoy the next show too. Thank you. Shout out to my cousin Tammy for blessing
Hi, mommy.
the L&D show, for coming through. Thank you,
Yes.
cousin Tammy. Cousin Tammy, you are welcome back anytime. And I promise you, I'm not gonna be so held back or whatever. You know, I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna have me a nice little drink too. So you know, I won't be so reserved because I really didn't know what to say. But you
And
know.
in a few minutes, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna check your YouTube. Okay, if we ain't subscribed to the L&D show,
Hey, hello,
you're gonna have to
hello.
find
You
your
better.
flight back home, mama.
You
Your
better.
flight back home.
You better. You
be
better.
liking it.
Shout out to everybody who watched tonight. Shout out to you who will be watching this video whenever this video reaches you. So with that being said, guys, I am your girl, Lala.
I'm Devontae.
I am always and forever be Jazz.
Extra. And I'm T.
We'll see you guys later. Have a great week, guys. Bye.
I'm not kidding, Mom.